episode 4 of me trying to get through my summer TBR. I have about 15 books that I want to get through, and so far I've gotten through 6. I've read 7 Days in Jude, Problematic Summer Romance, Sounds Like Love, One Golden Summer, The Favorites, and Summer in the City. Now I am on my current read, which is The Love Haters by Katherine. I literally kind of just started this book, so I'm on chapter 2. It follows Katie, and she is a video producer for this company. However, she fears that she's literally about to get fired. However, her coworker Cole gives her this little gig where she's able to make this video or whatever for Hutch. He is a Coast Guard swimmer guy. However, she's not qualified for the job. She can't swim. She is going to make this video about him, and we're gonna see where that goes. From the way Hutch is described, I don't know much about his character yet, but he seems like the brooding, maybe grumpy type. I don't know, we'll see. Apparently he's friendly and a rescuer, but he doesn't smile and he hates love. So from what I get of her is that she also has been burned by love in the past. I'm excited. I think I'm really gonna like this book. I did download it on my Kindle because I've been out and about and kind of just reading it here and there whenever I get the chance. However, I think I'm going to listen to it on audiobook. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I like to listen to my little audiobooks while I'm cleaning around my room. So I'm gonna do that. So I started listening to the book yesterday. I was listening to it and cleaning and, you know, getting things done. I actually redid my whole bookshelf, and there will be a separate video for that one. But yeah, so I spent more than enough time listening to the book, so I got like halfway through, and this morning I read some more on my Kindle, and I am now 60% through the book. I'm in the middle of chapter 17, and I am really enjoying this book. It is so fun. So Katie is making this video for her job, so she's learning a lot about his life. There's also this whole other subplot for Katie's life and how she is dealing with an ex, and there's a lot of exposure and kind of spotlight on her, and she doesn't love that. She does struggle a lot with body image, and so there's another obstacle that she's kind of getting through. It's so good. It's so good, and I'm eating it up. I'm eating it up. Feels like it's going by fast. It is only Katie's perspective. Usually in romance books, I love a dual perspective, but I still do enjoy just reading from Katie's perspective and not really knowing what Hutch is thinking. It's so good, and I'm really enjoying it. We'll see how far I can get today. This book is so good that I am wanting to read it, so it's fun. Also, it's set in Key West, so they're literally in Key West, and it's giving me all the summer vibes, okay? And we're almost done with summer. School is about to start next week. Not that I go to school, but I'm just saying. And then summer ends sometime in September, so I just want to give you guys a little update. I'm loving it, and I'm very excited to finish it and see how it's gonna end. I finished The Love Haters. It was such a quick read. I didn't want to put it down. I felt like I got through it pretty fast, in 2 days maybe. It's obviously a romance between Katie and Hutch. However, obstacles keep getting in the way of them actually being together. And of course, there is a deeper meaning, as Katherine usually does in her books. A lot of character development and kind of accepting your body and just yourself the way you are. So yeah, we go through a lot with these characters. It's really cool hearing about both careers and kind of how they're collabing for this project. It was really good, really good. Honestly, probably a 4.25. I feel like usually her books are a 4 or higher for me. I think this would be my 3rd book from her that I've read, but she is such a good author. If you want a romance but also a touch of definitely realism and more heavier topics, to be honest, she's your girl. She's a girl, and she does it really cute. No spice. Just a cutesy little read with lots going on. Honestly, this girl could not catch a break with all the things being thrown at her, but I was kind of here for it because it made for a really good, entertaining plot. So we are here. Now, here is the problem, okay? One of my favorite series, Assistant to the Villain, has come out with their 3rd book, and I had no idea it was releasing during summer. I thought it was releasing during fall, but I guess I was wrong because the 3rd book is here. And so I did not add it to my summer TBR. However, I need to read that book. I need it in my hands. I need to read it ASAP. I think I'm gonna have to add it to my summer TBR. I just need to know how the story continues. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to go to the store and pick up that book. But then I will continue my cutesy little summary books. Don't worry, I will. So I am adding a book to my TBR. I now have a total of 16 books that I want to get through. And so far I have just completed number 7. So we're making progress, okay? I have like 9 books left to read. Let's just keep it moving.
Walk together down the streets of our home. It's been forever, a long time that I've been.
So I started Accomplice to the Villain. I am now on chapter 11, page 50, and it feels so good to be back in this world. It's one of those fun fantasy worlds. It has a map, so you're following along as they name all these magical, mythical names. It's so witty. It's funny. The characters' humor is so, like, I don't know, it's just unlike any book that I've read before because it is so like unserious. What's happening is very high stakes, but just them being who they are and how like just funny and unserious they are, it feels very low stakes and it feels like we're just chilling even though the craziest things happen. I don't know if that makes any sense. I am tabbing, I am annotating. It's a good time. I'm having a good time. If you haven't heard of the series or don't really know what it's about, it follows Evie, who in the first book basically becomes assistant to the villain, and it's their journey. It's what they go through. It is the crazy life of the villain and how Evie kind of fits in there. And it's definitely a romance as well, so we get a huge slow burn. I love the characters. I have been listening to it as well as reading it, so that way I could just kind of get through it faster, but also it's very helpful when I'm like doing stuff on my computer or like around my room that I can just listen to it. And I do get questions for where I listen to my audiobook. If it's not Spotify, which Spotify gives me like 15 hours a month, that's just what my Spotify subscription allows. But if it's not through there, it's through Libby, which is an app that you connect to your local library and you're able to check out books on the app. So I'm able to check out not only audiobooks but also like Kindle books and just borrow them for like 2 weeks and then return. So it's really cool. I love it. Okay, I need to give you guys a quick update on Accomplice to the Villain because I'm almost done with it. I literally have like 20 pages left. 20 pages left, and I don't know how to feel. I don't, because I'm sad. I don't want this book to end. We've gone through so much. This series as a whole, you literally go through so much the whole time. But I am really loving this book because of the subplots that are all unfolding together. We get so many different perspectives in this book. Each of them is going through their own little plot journey thing happening, whether it's romance or a situation that they're in. But everything's unfolding like together, and I'm obsessed, okay? And I don't want this book to end. I'm like, how is Nicole Maeher gonna wrap up the whole series right here? But I'm like, maybe she isn't. Maybe she's making another book because like it's like if you got 20 pages to wrap up everything. I don't know. We'll see if she does it, but maybe there'll be a 4th book. I don't know. I don't know if this is just supposed to be a trilogy. I need to finish it. I'm gonna finish it. There's most definitely going to be a 4th book. There has to be, with the way it ended. There is, for sure. Which I was like, why did I think there was only going to be 3 books in the series? Let's see. Yes, there will be a 4th book in the Assistant to the Villain series. Okay, good to know. That is so funny. I don't know why I thought it was only going to be 3 books. I thought we were going to wrap it up. No. No, we're still very much in this world, and I'm happy about it. Honestly, I really love this book. I love being back in the world. It's just so funny. It's so funny. It's so witty. It's so unserious. As I was saying, there's a bunch of like subplots within the book because you're following so many different characters. It's also told in 3rd person. I feel like sometimes when it's too many perspectives and it's 1st person, maybe it could be a little confusing, especially when you're listening on audiobook, which I did mostly listen to audiobook on this. It can be confusing if you miss who's talking or whatnot, but with it being 3rd person, it was easy to follow along. But yeah, I did some tabbing, some highlighting. I do need to go back in and mark the spots that I didn't get to yet. This is such a good series. It's honestly a 5-star series. This book alone is probably like a 4.5 stars, but I will forever recommend you read the series with how funny it is. Even though there's a lot going on, it's really easy to follow along. It is. And by the third book, you just know the characters so well. Loved it, loved it. 4.5, 4.75, honestly. I love this series, so. But yeah, we finished another book in this little mini series of me trying to get through my summer TBR. It is still technically summer, although I am itching for the fall season to come here. The actual season of fall starts. Oh, it starts September 22nd. I have a few more weeks until summer's over. So I wonder how many books I'm gonna get through. We'll see about that. But I think I'm gonna end episode 4 here. It's been a few weeks of me filming this episode alone, but I'm pretty sure I've only got through 2 books. The Love Haters by Katherine and Accomplice to the Villain by Nicole Maeher. Honestly, 2 very good books, 4 stars and above. This one I would recommend, honestly, for like beachside, like maybe even going on a vacation. It is definitely a summer setting book. It's such a good read. It feels like it's going really fast. So many things do happen that you're kind of like, what is going on? But it's worth it, and the romance is really cute. Same with this one. Honestly, read it, but obviously only if you read the other 2 books, because you will be very confused going into this without reading the other ones. With that being said, I have read a total of 8 out of 16 books in my summer TBR. I don't know how many books I'm gonna get through by the time summer is over, but it's not about how many books we finish. It's about trying to get through my TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos of mine, and I will see you all in my next video really soon. Okay, bye!